Ladies and gentlemen, let me start with a simple truth. Your mind is a powerful force. It can be your greatest ally or your worst enemy. The thoughts you allow to take root will either build your future or destroy your potential. Now the question is, who's in control? You or your mind? If you don't discipline your mind, it will discipline you. If you don't train your thinking, it will trap you in fear, doubt, and procrastination. A mind left unchecked is like a wild horse, running in all directions but never reaching the destination. But a trained mind, that's the key to success, happiness, and fulfillment. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant in it will grow, whether good or bad. If you fill it with weeds, negativity, doubt, and fear, those weeds will take over. But if you plant seeds of discipline, confidence, and wisdom, your mind will flourish, and so will your life. The key is to guard the gate of your mind, because everything starts there. Every day you are bombarded with influences. What you watch, what you listen to, the conversations you have, the books you read, and the people you spend time with. These influences are either lifting you up or pulling you down, sharpening your thinking or dulling it, helping you grow or keeping you stagnant. Your job is to filter them. Not everything deserves your attention. Not every voice should have access to your mind. If you allow negativity to enter unchecked, it will settle in and shape your beliefs, your decisions, and ultimately your future. Have you ever noticed how spending time around pessimistic people can drain your energy? How watching the news filled with fear can shift your mood? How listening to gossip can make you start doubting others? That's because what enters your mind affects how you think. And how you think affects everything else, your emotions, your actions, and your results. It's easy to overlook this because it happens gradually. One negative comment doesn't ruin a mindset, but a steady diet of negativity will poison your thinking before you even realize it. Guarding the gate of your mind means being intentional about what you consume. It means choosing books that expand your thinking instead of wasting hours on mindless entertainment. It means surrounding yourself with people who challenge you to grow rather than those who keep you stuck in the past. It means filtering what you allow into your consciousness so that only the thoughts and ideas that serve you can take root. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending life is always positive. It's about making sure that what you allow in is helping you become stronger, wiser, and more disciplined. It's about choosing to focus on solutions instead of problems, possibilities instead of limitations. Your mind is too valuable to be left unprotected. If you don't take charge of what enters it, someone or something else will. And if you don't guard it carefully, the wrong influences will shape your life without you even realizing it. Your mind is a battlefield, and every day you are fighting a war between positive and negative thoughts. Doubt, fear, and insecurity will try to take over, while confidence, faith, and discipline push back. The outcome of this battle determines your decisions, actions, and ultimately your success. If you don't take control, negativity will win by default, because the mind naturally leans toward fear and self-doubt unless it is trained to think otherwise. A single negative thought can seem small, but if left unchecked, it multiplies. It starts as a quiet whisper. I'm not good enough. This is too hard. What if I fail? And before you know it, it's controlling your emotions, shaping your attitude, and dictating your actions. But here's the truth. Just because a thought enters your mind doesn't mean it belongs there. You don't have to entertain it. The key is awareness. The moment you recognize a negative thought creeping in, challenge it. Ask yourself, is this true? Is this helping me? Does this thought serve my goals? If not, replace it immediately with a better one. Your thoughts create your reality. If you constantly think about problems, you'll feel stuck. If you focus on possibilities, solutions will reveal themselves. Your mind believes what you repeatedly tell it, so make sure you're feeding it the right messages. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I will figure it out. Instead of thinking, I'm not talented enough, remind yourself, I can develop my skills. Instead of fearing failure, tell yourself, every setback is a lesson that moves me closer to success. This shift in thinking changes your entire approach to life. Winning the battle of thoughts requires discipline. It means starting each day with intention, feeding your mind with positive material, and refusing to let negativity take root. It means surrounding yourself with people who uplift and inspire you rather than those who reinforce doubt and limitations. It means recognizing that fear and insecurity are just illusions, and the only power they have is the power you give them. You can't control every thought that enters your mind, but you can control which ones you dwell on. The stronger your mental discipline, the less room there is for negativity to take hold. Master this battle and you will master your future. Because the person who wins in life isn't always the strongest or the smartest. It's the one who wins the battle of thoughts. Your mind is like a muscle. If you don't feed it, it weakens. If you don't challenge it, it stagnates. Just as your body needs proper nutrition to stay strong and healthy, your mind needs the right information, the right influences, and the right ideas to grow. The question is, what are you feeding your mind every day? Because whatever you consume mentally will shape your thoughts, your beliefs, and ultimately your future. Every day you have a choice. You can fill your mind with distractions, negativity, and meaningless noise, or you can nourish it with wisdom, inspiration, and knowledge. What you read, what you listen to, and who you spend time with are shaping you in ways you may not even realize. If you consistently consume negativity, doubt, and limitations, your thinking will reflect that. You'll start believing that success is out of reach, that life is unfair, and that you don't have what it takes. But when you feed your mind with knowledge, encouragement, and powerful ideas, your perspective changes. You begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles. You develop confidence instead of fear. You build the mindset that allows you to take control of your future. The greats in any field, whether in business, sports, or personal development, never stop learning. They make feeding their mind a daily habit. They read books that expand their thinking, listen to mentors who challenge them, and seek experiences that push them beyond their comfort zone. They understand that success isn't just about working hard, it's about thinking right. A sharp mind leads to sharp decisions, and sharp decisions lead to extraordinary results. If you want to elevate your life, start by elevating your mind. Set aside time each day to read something valuable, to listen to ideas that inspire growth, to engage in conversations that stimulate new thinking. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind, because the wrong influences can derail your progress. Just as junk food damages the body, junk information weakens the mind. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't just talent or luck, it's what they choose to consume daily. Make it a habit to feed your mind with the best, and over time your thoughts will transform. When your thoughts transform, your actions follow, and when your actions align with success, the life you desire becomes inevitable. Your emotions can either be your greatest strength or your greatest weakness. They can drive you towards success or pull you into failure. The difference lies in one thing: control. If you master your emotions, you can make clear decisions, stay focused, and push through challenges. But if your emotions master you, they will dictate your actions, cloud your judgment, and keep you from reaching your full potential. Life will test you. There will be moments of frustration, disappointment, and even anger. But reacting impulsively in these moments often leads to regret. A person ruled by emotions is like a ship without a captain, tossed in every direction by the wind. One day they're motivated, the next day they're discouraged. One moment they're committed, the next moment they're making excuses. This inconsistency destroys progress. True power comes from emotional discipline, the ability to feel emotions without letting them dictate your actions. Emotions are not the enemy. Fear, frustration, and even sadness have a purpose. They can teach, guide, and push you to grow. The key is to recognize them, acknowledge them, but not be controlled by them. When fear arises, instead of retreating, ask, what is this fear trying to teach me? When frustration appears, instead of reacting negatively, ask, how can I use this energy to improve? Mastery of emotions is not about suppressing them, it's about channeling them into something productive. One of the greatest skills in life is learning to stay calm under pressure. Leaders, entrepreneurs, and high achievers don't succeed because they never feel doubt or fear. They succeed because they don't let those emotions dictate their choices. They respond instead of reacting. They pause, assess, and then take action based on logic, not just feeling. The people who win in life are not the ones who never feel discouraged. They are the ones who refuse to let discouragement stop them. They have trained themselves to push forward despite fear, to stay disciplined despite frustration, to remain focused despite distractions. They understand that emotions are temporary, But decisions based on those emotions can have long-term consequences. Every day you have two choices: let your emotions control you, or take control of your emotions. The moment you decide to take charge, everything changes. You gain clarity, you build resilience, and you develop the ability to move forward no matter what life throws your way. This is the key to true power and lasting success. Your thoughts shape your reality. Every success, every failure, every breakthrough, and every setback starts with a thought. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act determines the results you get in life. If you want to change your life, you must first take full responsibility for your thinking. No more blaming circumstances, no more pointing fingers at the past, and no more waiting for someone else to fix things. Your mind is in your control if you choose to take ownership of it. It's easy to believe that our thoughts are just reactions to the world around us. That negativity comes from bad experiences, that doubt comes from failures, that frustration comes from difficult situations. But the truth is, the way you think is a choice. Two people can face the same challenge. One sees it as an opportunity, the other as a reason to quit. The difference isn't in the challenge itself, but in how they think about it. Your thinking is the foundation of your life. If it's weak, everything built on it will crumble. If it's strong, no storm can shake you. Taking responsibility for your thinking means becoming aware of the thoughts you allow to dominate your mind. It means catching yourself when you slip into negative patterns and shifting your focus to solutions instead of problems. It means refusing to let fear, doubt, and worry control your decisions. Every thought you entertain is either moving you forward or holding you back. And that choice is entirely in your hands. Your past does not control your thinking. You do. Your environment does not control your thinking. You do. Other people's opinions do not control your thinking. You do. The moment you accept this truth, you reclaim your power. Instead of saying, "I can't," you start asking, "How can I?" Instead of dwelling on why something won't work, you begin looking for ways to make it happen. Instead of waiting for things to change, you become the one who changes them. Most people go through life letting their thoughts control them. They allow negativity, fear, and limiting beliefs to dictate their future, but not you. From this moment forward, you take full ownership of your thinking. Because when you control your mind, you control your destiny. And when you take responsibility for your thoughts, you take responsibility for your life. Mental discipline is the foundation of success. It is the ability to stay focused, push through challenges, and do what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Without it, emotions, distractions, and excuses will control your life. With it, you become unstoppable. The strongest minds are not the ones that never struggle, but the ones that refuse to give in to weakness. Every day your mind presents you with choices. Do you hit the snooze button, or get up and take charge of your day? Do you stay committed to your goals, or let distractions pull you away? Do you push forward when it gets difficult, or find an excuse to quit? The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's discipline. Successful people train their minds to stay strong, to reject laziness, to overcome doubt, and to keep moving forward no matter what. Discipline is built through small, consistent actions. It's choosing to read instead of scrolling endlessly on social media. It's sticking to your commitments even when motivation fades. It's staying focused on your work instead of chasing every distraction. Mental discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you develop by training your mind every single day. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. If you can discipline your thoughts, you can discipline your actions. And if you can discipline your actions, you can shape your future. Your mind will always try to take the easy route. It will tell you to relax instead of work, to put things off instead of handling them now, to choose comfort over growth. But comfort is the enemy of progress. If you listen to these thoughts, you will stay where you are. But if you train yourself to ignore them and take action anyway, you will separate yourself from the majority of people who never reach their potential. Mental discipline is what keeps you moving when results don't come as fast as you'd like. It keeps you focused when obstacles appear. It gives you the power to control your emotions, silence your doubts, and push past resistance. The most successful people in the world are not those who never feel tired, unmotivated, or discouraged. They are the ones who refuse to let those feelings dictate their actions. Train your mind, master your discipline, and watch how everything in your life begins to change. Your mind is a powerful tool. Everything you achieve in life starts with a vision. If you can't see it in your mind, you'll never hold it in your hands. But visualization alone is not enough. You must act. You must turn your vision into daily disciplined effort, or it will remain nothing more than a dream. The most successful people don't just think about what they want. They see it clearly, they believe it deeply, and then they work relentlessly until it becomes reality. Most people limit themselves because they only focus on what they can see in front of them. They let their current circumstances dictate their thinking. But those who achieve greatness understand that the mind sees before the hands build. They create a clear picture of their future success, and they let that vision pull them forward. When you visualize your success, your mind starts finding ways to make it happen. It sharpens your focus, strengthens your belief, and increases your determination. You begin to see opportunities that others miss. You become more confident in your ability to succeed. But visualization without action is just daydreaming. You can see yourself winning, but if you don't take steps toward it every day, nothing changes. Success is not built on wishes, it is built on effort. The key is to act as if your vision is already real. Speak, think, and behave like the person you want to become. If you see yourself as strong, disciplined, and successful, start making decisions that align with that vision. Every action you take should move you closer to what you visualize. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Some only dream, while others take action. Some imagine success, but hesitate when it's time to work, while others use their vision as fuel to push forward, even when it's hard. You must train yourself to be the person who moves, who executes, who takes bold steps toward the life you want. Your vision must not just exist in your mind, it must be brought to life through consistent action. The formula is simple. See it clearly, believe in it completely, and then work for it relentlessly. When you combine vision with action, you become unstoppable. Your mind creates the blueprint, but your effort builds the structure, and when you master both, there is nothing you cannot achieve. The battle for your mind is the battle for your future. If you control your thoughts, you control your actions. If you control your actions, you control your results. Success, discipline, and resilience all start in the mind. But they don't stay there. They must be reinforced through action, through persistence, through an unshakable commitment to growth. Your mind can be your greatest asset or your greatest enemy. It can push you forward or hold you back. The choice is yours. No one else can do this for you. No one else can think for you, act for you, or discipline your mind for you. That responsibility is yours alone. So take charge. Guard your thoughts, feed your mind daily, master your emotions, and build the discipline to follow through. Visualize your success and take bold, relentless action toward it. Your future is not determined by luck or chance. It is shaped by the way you think and the actions you take. Decide today that you will no longer be a prisoner of doubt, fear, or distractions. Decide that you will take full control of your mind before it controls you. Because once you master your mind, you will master your life.